Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Kenta Maeda gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Into the box now, Rosell Herrera. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rosell Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Zero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty well.
And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Into the box, Kim, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kim is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Herrera at second, Kim at first with no outs. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch, and he struck him out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Here's Neil Walker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Walker, 33 years old. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Marlins strand. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers,
first pitch of the at-bat. And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Ro. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Number 63 gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. 2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. too old curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Kim scoops it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off there, 1-0. So 1-1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So 2 out here, and that extends the inning for Jock Peterson.
For every pitcher, you'd like
Batting
to get
fourth.
through that first inning.
The
1,
left
2,
fielder.
3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Bellinger's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. While the throw pulls him off the bag. The set and the 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Only now, number 63. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Popped him up. Freeze. Waits on it. 1 down.
Batting seven, the right fielder, number 15.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Freeze with it over at third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8.
Ready now, Lewis Brinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line hard. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Kike.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Brinson is right there, 1 down.
Batting 7. The first baseman.
Digging in now, number 16. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brinson ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Lopez gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Kim, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
And the pitch on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. None out, runners at first and second.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now another 2-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. So striding in, Yonhervis Solarte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Peterson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in, Andy Wilkins. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Be on the attack early in the setback. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Hard ground ball to third. There is Solarte. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the
at the plate, David Freese. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might have been foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Cody Bellinger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Freese stands at second with 2 gone. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Anderson has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So coming to the plate, Neil Walker. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Walker.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 63.
In now, number 63 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. And here's the 3-2 from him. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
49.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
In now, Pablo Lopez. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rosell Herrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out a nasty
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The set and the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Anderson, the runner at third. Brinson at second with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Digging in once again, Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Two and 0 with runners in scoring position this season. Kim is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
2 balls and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Standing in now, Yangervis Solarte, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
So striding forward now, Andy Wilkins trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Spiked it a bit there, a ball in the dirt.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a very good. Here's Jock Peterson now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Ball 1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jock Peterson is retired, leading off the bottom of the 4th.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
No balls and 1 strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're down here 5-1. Ross Stripling will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 68.
Stepping up to the plate, Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Number 63. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Fouled off. And he got him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Line drive to left. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first out. Andrew Cole will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Andrew Cole.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Pereira comes up with it. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Julio Arias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Brinson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 1-0. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Derek Dietrich will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
32, Derek Dietrich.
Fastball in there for a called strike. In his career, Dietrich brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Arias is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Rosell Herrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Brinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now. Kim. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohannes Solarte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Stepping in now, Andy Wilkins. Ball one to start the at-bat. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Barnes has a play, and the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6 and the Dodgers 1. Ryan Stanek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Here's David Freese to stand in. To start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95. It starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 31.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
You got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Corey Seager would be next. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes the result is the only thing that matters.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Peterson is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter number 14.
Ready once again, Kike Hernandez. Last time through was a base hit. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail 6-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Jose Osuna is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Jose Osuna.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Struck him out. Stepping in, number 63. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch.